Hey guys, so in the last video we were talking about how to quickly grip and find those minor ninth voicings. Yeah, by putting the second finger on the second degree or the ninth degree. So it's two keys above the root, then your third finger going on the next key, which is the minor third, right? And then you put two major thirds apart, which is four keys apart. Yeah. Now I'm gonna tell you basically how to quickly convert it into major, and it's always gonna be like that in every key, of course. So you have the minor seventh of the chord and minor third of the chord, and you're just gonna pull them up. Yeah, and it becomes a major nine. Pull them down, becomes a minor nine. Yeah. Now, what happens if you only pull the minor third up and it becomes a major third, right? Then you have a C9, right? So I think it's a very good idea for the beginners to think that, okay, I'm looking for the minor ninth voicing and then I'm gonna convert it into major or dominant, which is C7, C9. Now let's talk about dominance. And this is a very interesting thing because I'm gonna tell you how to quickly find all your most favorite alterations, how to use all these alterations in a very effective way and very practical way. So, as I told you, you have this C9 voicing. I do recommend you, since I told you that you can convert the minor into dominant, it's a good way, but I kind of like to think about my dominant chords separately, that you would be looking for the C13, this one, right? And two most useful voicings are the one which is starting from the seventh, and another which is the inversion, which starts from the third. Yeah. By being able to find those quickly, and how you do that, again, similarly like you do with the minor voicing. So you think about that, okay, I put my second finger on the ninth degree, yeah, then my third finger goes two keys up because it's gonna be major third. Then my first finger is going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4 keys down on the minor 7, and then I add fourth up, which is the 13. Right? And then you have all of those switches just under your fingers, very close, so you can easily have your 9 lowered and you have this nice C flat 9 dominant chord. Yeah. And what else you can do is to make it sharp 9. Yeah, very nice. So then, while having this major third, not every time you want to use every of alterations when the major third is so close to it. So sometimes you're gonna want to have this major third somewhere down there, and then in that case you can remove it from here and replace it with more alteration, like with the different alterations like sharp 9, yeah, or sharp 9 and sharp 11. And you see my major third is here. Then you can try to use it here, but sometimes like these small clusters, they make that unwanted harsh sound, and it's not every time you want that. It's not wrong though, but sometimes it's just like a little bit too much of the clashing of those, the second intervals. Yeah. What else you can do? Flat 9, sharp 9, and sharp 11 all together. That's a very beautiful chord. Yeah. Okay, what else is just under your finger is the control of the 13. And the 13 here is the regular 13 or the 6, and then you can flatten it. Right? And then what else you can do? You can use it together with a flat 9. Let's try to use it with the sharp 9 all together and putting this major third down there, because it's going to be otherwise like a huge cluster here, which might not be the one that you really want. Yeah, I see. Still really beautiful. And what about if we put everything other, like flat 9, sharp 11, and flat 13, and let's put that third down there, just not to make this large cluster. I love that sound. So here we have this. So what? First of all, can you find this voicing of C13, and then play around these alterations which you have just under your fingers, like. Don't forget you have a 5. Sometimes you can use a 5 instead of 13. So I kind of think of the 5 as an option to replace the 13, because 13 is a nice feature. So usually I don't really want to skip the 13, because it's just nice. But if you really don't want that, or you have the melody on the top which is like really clashes with that 13, you might want to replace it with a 5. So what I really suggest you to practice is, as we spoke in the first video about the minor 9 voicings, do the same with the dominant voicings. So first of all, I suggest you to practice only the one which is starting from the 7th degree. Yeah, that you would be able to find it from any key. So let's say G, right? Then you look here at the G, put your second finger on the 2nd degree, 2 keys up for the major 3rd. Yeah, then 1, 2, 3, 4 down to the minor 7, and 4th up to the 13, and then you have G13, and then play with the alterations. Yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for joining. Please hit that subscribe button, and see you later in the next videos.